Hello friends, in this video we will see how to dribble the ball in football at a slightly more advanced level. This will be a little more detailed, advanced version. Dribbling is very important. In the simplest example, I can tell you this. Do you remember Tsubasa? What was Tsubasa doing? He was with his ball, his friend, his best friend, wherever he went. You need to do the same thing, because you need to feel comfortable with it. While dribbling, controlling the ball, you can even pass it to yourself. Therefore, your dribbling is very important. Dribbling is a must for technical players, especially for midfielders. Doesn't a defender need it? Isn't it possible? I heard this and I was shocked. I'm a defender. I have never dribbled in my life. No way. Everyone from the goalkeeper to the striker needs to improve their dribbling skills. What can you do? First of all, if you have an opportunity, you dribble in the garden, on the street, at home. You are always with your best friend. When you face different obstacles, you adapt yourself to them. You understand it. That is very important. I set an area here. I left the plates randomly in this area. It's a small area in this. You do it in the same way. I mean, the plates shouldn't have a certain order. Take the ball and move through it as you wish, using the inside of your foot or using the outside of your foot. What else can you do? You can dribble a long distance. So, your friend passes to you. You are in the midfield. You have nothing in front of you. What do you do? What does Mbappe do? He uses those empty spaces very well. That's how you can do it too. Technically, what part of your foot is important? If you drive with the outside of your foot, you use it for long distances. You kick once and run 5 steps, for example. But when you have an opponent in front of you, you shouldn't do that. Little touches. Your head's always up. You shouldn't look at the ball, but you should see it, of course. I mean, you look at the ball once, you take 3 steps. These are the key points. You have to pay attention to this. To cover a long distance, you hit the ball once and you go running after the ball. But remember, you need to be in control of the ball at all times. So, there are situations where you shouldn't let the ball out of your feet too much. How can you decide? The position of the opponent, of course. It is very clear. It's not a difficult question. You need to determine your own movement according to the opponent's position. If your opponent is one leg length away from you, you need to be careful. If there is a distance of 2 leg lengths, be relaxed but don't lose too much control. But if there is a space in front of you, throw the ball away quickly with the outside of your foot and cover your distance. What are you going to do? You are always thinking about the goal, especially in attacking football. Midfields, but especially on various different surfaces. If you dribble on asphalt, it is very difficult. The ball goes very fast, but it is different when you dribble on grass. So, depending on the ground you play on, your dribbling skills can change. Oh, I was dribbling? Very well. So what happened? If there are situations you mention, it may be because of this. For example, you are playing on the street. It is asphalt. You are used to it. When you move to the turf field, there are those little black plastics of the turf field. They cut or your crampon sticks to turf field. So different factors cause you to reflect the technique differently. You need to pay attention to this. How to overcome it. How to dribble better. In this way, you will take the ball on different surfaces. You dribble. That's the whole point. The outside of your foot, the inside of your foot, the top of your foot. That's the whole thing. The ball has to stay in the center of your chest, in the center. The ball always stays in your center. When you dribble the ball, little by little, head in the air, little by little. Your head's always in the air. Your head's not like that. You don't dribble like that. You can't dribble like that. You always have to see the field. You have to see your opponent. Where are you dribbling towards? Which way you are going to go? All this has to be your priority. Now, let me show you a little bit of movement. Good luck. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. Video is over. What do we do now? We subscribe to the channel and invite our friends to Turkey's first and only online football school. See you soon.